Welcome back to UMRV episode 14. Today, sorry for the throat clear so soon. Today we need to lime and fertilize both of our fields. This one that we purchased last time, we got planted as sorghum. It is growing. Ooh, if we can get a roller too today. I missed some rocks. But we need to get it fertilized, we need to get it limed, and rolled. So we should be doing all that today. And I don't know about the barley field. That's what's over there. Let's go take a look at that real quick. See what we need over there. Yep, looks like this field needs to get taken care of as well. Alright, so that's the plan right now. We're going to do that. And I picked up another contract for fertilizing that we'll do off camera, because we need some money after buying that lime production. I'm still not concrete on if we're gonna sell it or not. I remember last time I said we're just gonna sell it after we use the lime that's in there, but like, we already bought it, we already have the money put into it, so we'll see how far the lime gets us. But what we can do is get that cedar sold. So I'll get that sold and we'll be right back. Alright, we got that taken care of. Got $1,000 back, almost $1,100 for that. So we're gonna get the Valtra hooked up to the spreader, and we're gonna get these fields taken care of. Starting the video with a time lapse is never something great unless you're into that kind of stuff. I do have a new time lapse series going on Corinthia, which I've been having a lot of fun with. I have a couple more episodes of that recorded. It's just not published yet. I'll be putting out one of those in between episodes of the UMRV series here. We have fertilizer in the spreader right here, so we'll just start with that. We're going to do the little field over here first, the barley field. Yeah, Corinthia looks like it's going to be a really good time. Really excited to have that started. I didn't figure out what the crackling was all about in my microphone, so hopefully it just doesn't happen. Or if it does, I can edit it in a way where it doesn't take away from the substance of the video, but at any rate, we'll get this done and we'll see how far we can get into the other field. See you on the other side. Alright, that is this job done. I use a lot of fertilizer. I don't think I can afford another bag. And I need more to fulfill my duties for that contract. But fertilizer's complete. I need to service this tractor as well. It's getting pretty up there in the wear and tear department. So let's see how much lime we have, because we also need to buy lime. And I think I'm gonna meet you right back here when I get that fertilizing contract done, so we get some money. Alright, see you then. We come back to our protagonist, Vanilla Dumpster, driving on a bridge, going to Wisconsin. Getting the elusive Casey's Pizza. It's so beautiful. So I'm over here because I want to sell some cotton, make some money. I saw that I had a couple of pallets of cotton from the greenhouses, and I just roleplay getting some lunch in this beautiful Casey's General Store that has a bunch of stuff on the walls. And nobody works here. But I got pizza. Pizza's delicious. And the best price for this cotton is at the mall over here. So that's where we're going. Let's go to the mall. Get this cotton sold. I wish I could sing. Alright, we've made it here, and I'd like to announce that I only flipped the truck one time on this whole journey. Woo! So that's progress. Get this sold should be about $5,000. Good stuff. And that should fund the fertilizer required to get this contract done. Look on the map down there. Looks like field 49 is where the contract's at. So we will come back when we get to field number 49. Get out of the way, truck. And by truck, I mean little hatchback. This is mostly your fault. If I'm honking, that means I can run a stop sign, right? That's the law in Iowa. It's really not. Alright, we're gonna turn right here and come up on the field that we're gonna be fertilizing. Hopefully $5,300 will get us enough fertilizer to finish it. That should be at least 2 bags, right? Maybe 3. I hope I don't need to pull out another line of credit just to afford a bag of fertilizer. And I think it's this one right here. Oh. Is it? It is. This field is wacky. Interesting. Is it just this down here? This attached to it? What is that line? I don't know. We're gonna figure it out together, though. Backing up. Backing up. Backing up. Alright, get all this taken care of. Engine shut off. This. Let's get the store reset. Nope. That button. And let's get fertilizer. I should be able to afford 2 comfortably. Ooh, I'm $100 off. Well, here's hoping that this is enough. Got that contract completed. If that was a time lapse, you'll see what I had to do. If it wasn't a time lapse, I'll just explain it. I had to fast forward time an hour to get that last $100 and some from the sale of our soy drink to afford the last bag of fertilizer. But now I'm all done fertilizing, both in contracts and in my own fields. They're both fertilized well enough for now. Now I just need to worry about liming, and we'll probably fast forward to tomorrow and see what, well, next month. And we'll see what we're working with after that. Hopefully the barley, let's check. The barley will be harvestable hopefully next month. So getting the lime on it right now is kind of important. Get that yield up. Let's reset the start before I forget, because I do that a lot. Did it. And we'll see you back at the farm. Right back at the farm again. So now liming is gonna ensue, huh? Let's get the lime in the spreader. Do we only have that one? Maybe. That's how you do it. Still playing on the controller. Kind of figuring things out as you go. Okay, let's get this filled up from our production. Should be able to hold most of it. Oh god, it's so bumpy. That's a decent amount of lime. Lime must weigh less than fertilizer. Tractor doesn't seem to be having an issue staying on the ground. This shouldn't take too long, so I'll just keep talking. After we lime this, we'll use whatever's left on the big field over there. And then we'll go into June. Hopefully this is ready to harvest, and we'll get that job done. Get the chickens fed, and see what we're going to do with the rest of the barley. Whether we invest it in some sort of flour production, if we can afford it, or if we should just sell it. I think we should probably just sell it. Get some money in that account. That's ours. And the spreader's so good. That wasn't enough lime for this field? Alright, so this lime isn't going to go very far. That was it. That's all the lime that we made from all the stones that we picked up. Yeah, with how cheap lime is and how much we use of it, yeah, we're selling that production. Like, now. As soon as I'm done with this job. It's a little upsetting. This button. Here, this. And then we'll repaint this. That should be about right. Got it all taken care of. Softened it up, made a new path. I think it looks better. We're going to use the rest of the slime on the big field, and we're going to sleep until June. Let's see if my flattening and smoothing made any difference at all here. A little bit bumpy. I'd say it made a difference. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, let's do what I said I was going to do and spread the slime. Silly. You silly dumpster. I don't know, making flour out of the barley might seem like a good long-term... Or we can just keep all of it, right? Get a little silo. Well, that wasn't a lot. We'll get this treated later with more lime. I've done enough spreading for one day. Gotta get these hay bales picked up too. Rest until 6 a.m. Still in the positive. That's great. Grass is growing. This we didn't roll. We don't have a roller. This we also didn't roll because we don't have a roller. pH value's bad. Nitrogen's perfect. Good stuff. Moment of truth. It's ready to harvest! Alright, I'm so excited right now. Let's get in the combine and start harvesting. This is our first harvest of this series, and it's episode, what, 14? We bought this combine way too early. On my next survival series, I will keep that in mind. We don't need a combine right away. Alright, this is exciting. Chickens are gonna get fed. Oh, that means there's harvesting contracts too, right? So we might be able to... There's lots of fertilizing. Lots of cheap fertilizing. Little fertilizing contracts. Ooh, I think I should snatch those up, do this off camera. Just to make some extra money. Let's get this opened up, lowered, turned on. And we're harvesting our first field. Let's hope that it is plenty. And we get straw. Exciting stuff. We got a worker on that now. We're gonna get this tipped into the chickens. And I see that this has a little ball hitch on the back of it. So I think we don't even need the other truck bed, so we might just, you know, sell it. And just have this be the default truck setup, if this is what we're gonna be using to haul all of our grain in. Here we go, chickens. Looks like you're out of food. Oh, not quite, not quite. Good stuff. Eat up, little buddies. How are the the cows doing? Plenty of food. Lots of slurry. Some milk. If you get that milk going too, whether it goes into production or we just sell it, I think we'll just sell it. Not deal with productions too much yet. We have our one that destroys the crop. Yes. We have the one going from the greenhouses and stuff. That should be good enough for now. What are you doing, weirdo? You just back up that whole way. I'm gonna check and see if the windrower, I think the windrower can do 2 of these at once. This should top off the chickens completely, I think. I don't think they have too much room for food. And we'll get a silo built for the rest of it. So let's get this back on order. Perfect. Get this dumped and let's look at silos. What are we gonna get? Alright, they are full. Lots of eggs to sell too. Let's take a look at silos. I'll come back when I find one I want. After some careful consideration, I think these are going to be the silos that we use. Either these ones or I had one more that I was looking at. Not that one. This one. This has a barn attached to it. But then I don't think we need this barn if we have this barn. But I don't... I think what we're going to do is we're going to save our game before we put anything down. And then we'll come back. If it works out, you'll see the end result. If it doesn't work out, then I'll have some different planning to do. Well, we got it placed, we got it flattened, and let's get this moved out of the way. Get this stuff stacked up over here. and get it flattened a little bit better. Softened, not flattened. And when I get the grass cut again, we'll figure out some other things. I don't know how much I like that. We'll get it figured out. Let's get this thing looked at. Where's the silo at exactly? This looks like just a little garage. This is where the silo is at. And this could be where we put combine, if it fits in there. I don't know. I like it. This is awesome. And I think I put it at the right orientation as well. What's back here? Oh my goodness, there's so much storage space. Alright. But we need to get this figured out first. So let's try to figure out this little doodad right here. Alright, we got that little bump fixed. We ended up needing to sell this and just flatten it out and rebuy it, but I took care of all the finances. Our money didn't change. Oh, there's so much storage in here. Depending on how much we can fit in here, the store opens too. This thing is so cool. I like this. Oops. Let's get this grain stored in here and get that next load taken care of. This is a big job. This concludes the harvesting section of this job. Next we'll do the baling. And we'll see if this combine can fit in that new little barn we have. Because if it can, we'll just sell the bigger brick barn and that'll open up space for either another field, more grassland, something. Oh, the header's just a little too big. I think that's still fine though, right? Like, I'll just have to teleport in and out of it. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't think that's fine. Alright. We're not getting rid of the brick one. This will be just a house for the tractors. I have a place to put all of our other implements now too. The baler, the wrapper. Looks like I need to soften that. I'll do that really quick. Alright. Got that taken care of. Let's put this back in the barn. Let's get this grain dropped off. And let's get this straw baled up. Oh, we can use that as like a bale shed, couldn't we? Yeah. I like that. I like that idea. 9,000 liters of barley on standby. I'm liking this. This little farm's coming together finally after, 14 episodes. We're getting things done. It's starting to look like a farm. bale. If I'm close, I'll get some of the straggly bits and finish up. But how many bales did we get all together? I don't even know. Let's find out. Bales produced this session, 13. 13 straw bales from this field. That's kind of a lot. Hopefully 14. I pick up this bit and the rest of it. We'll come back when I'm done with this. Yeah, I'm looking at it now and I don't think there's enough for another bale. So we'll just leave this in the baler. And I think we'll just leave those bales in the field for now. And that'll be part of next episode. We'll get everything organized, put away, and we'll get that new field planted. Got all these hay bales picked up as well. Alright, well that's gonna do it for this episode. It's been a pleasure. This episode was exciting. It's been a good time. Well, go ahead, hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more UMRV Survival-ish. It's not completely like a survival. It's not survival challenge. There you go. It's not survival challenge. It's just survival. But Vanilla Dumpster signing out.